Alright, so I've picked up an industrial 286 motherboard, and it's kind of in an unconventional format, but I think we can make it work. So first, the power connector for it is non-standard, but I can rig up a power connector to get the plus 12, plus 5, ground, minus 5, and minus 12 to the board. Second, it has an onboard video card that's meant to drive an amber gas plasma display, but that display is broken. So I will need to get an external video card fitted on here to make this work. Fortunately, I happen to have an I/O riser and a VGA video card that will do the job. So let me get started on getting this onboard video card loose, and I'll get everything else hooked up, and we'll fire this thing up and see if we can get it working. Alright, I got the embedded video card off, and went ahead and pulled the sticker off of the video controller chip, and it looks like it is a V6377, and it's got an onboard ROM and some memory there. So I'm going to save that in case we can figure out a way to get this to drive something else. Now, I got things set up here, and what I've decided to do is to kind of use the back plane as the lower board and have everything else kind of sticking up. It's almost like a mainboard taco, but let's run with that and see if we can get this thing fired up. All right, let's check for voltages. So negative 12, negative 5, ground. This should be plus 5, and then plus 12. Perfect. So I have built the cable correctly. Good, now we can move on. All right, everything is hooked up, and ready to power it on here and see if we get any smoke. So let's see what happens. I've got green light. Still no video. Nothing is smoking. Well, I was hoping that would work. Alright, let's investigate a little further. Alright, I'm back. I dug around and I found another video card here, an ISA 8-bit video card, VGA. So we're going to give that one a shot. And I've got the power switch in hand. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see what happens. Got a green light, fan on the power supply. Oh, whoa, yes! That is awesome. So it did fire up. This is an Emerald Computer ESB286EF mainboard. And it looks like, gosh, we have 3 megs of RAM in it. And of course I don't have anything hooked up drive-wise, but looks like, yeah, this is going to be a neat little project. So let me arrange some storage for this, and I'll see if we can get it to boot into an OS. So, you know, I let my excitement get a hold of me here. I got this thing to fire up, and went to connect an IDE to CF adapter to it, and I've realized there's no keyboard connector. I'm going to have to either try to dig up documentation or probe around on the board and see if I can figure out if one of these unlabeled headers is for keyboard. But let me go ahead and fire up here and see what we get out of the system. At least there's only 3 megs of RAM to count. I was hoping that it would at least try to find the C drive and boot from it. But it looks like it's not going to. Alright, well, I'm going to continue working on that, but that'll wrap this video for today. And when I get this working further, we'll revisit it on a future video. If you have any questions, comments, put them below. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.